I know a lot of people struggle with poaching eggs. They can be quite easy to mess up. On the other hand, they can be quite easy to do too. You just need to follow a few simple steps correctly. This is my Poached Egg Masterclass, where I show you 4 brilliant techniques of how to poach eggs. Let's do it. Use fresh eggs. If you're not using fresh eggs, they're just going to separate and they're not really going to stay together. So fresh eggs are definitely a must. Second tip is not to boil your water. Always simmer the water when you put the egg in. If it's too rapid, if it's too aggressive, it's just going to quickly separate the egg. Another really handy little tip is to crack into a small bowl beforehand, so that way you don't have to crack the egg and go straight into your water. My fourth and final tip is to always drain the egg on some kitchen towel. Let all of that water seep off and then you can season the egg and you have perfect poached egg. Those are my 4 tips. The 4 different ways that I'm going to cook my eggs today are very simple. First one, I'm going to use a shallow pan, put some boiling water in. I'm going to crack an egg into a small glass bowl here. When that water just comes up to a gentle simmer, I'm going to tip that egg in. Really important to use a non-stick pan. I've got a plastic slotted spoon here. Within a minute or so, you just want to really gently loosen the bottom of the egg with the pan and then let that continue to cook for another minute or so. As long as you've got a really gentle simmer here, the egg won't overcook and you just want to keep an eye on it. When it's done, you can lift it out and put onto some kitchen towel. First method done, a really runny, delicious yolk. Okay, second method is using a deeper pan. Put that boiling water in and then you use a whisk and you whisk the water to create a bit of a vortex. Once it's all swirling around, you can pop your egg in, pop it right in the middle, then hopefully with a bit of luck, the egg will just gently wrap on itself a little bit and you'll have a really nice shape and of course that beautiful runny yolk. Third method is to use a bit of cling film. So I have a coffee cup here and I use a good amount of cling film and just put this inside and then I crack an egg in the middle there and I gently ravel the cling film around the egg and this will create a nice kind of ball, almost like a ball of mozzarella. You twist it on itself and then tie a knot and then simply pop into your simmering water and let that cook very gently. So I've got a shallow pan here, I have my ramekin in, I put my boiling water in just to see the correct level, take the ramekin out and then let that water gently come up to a simmer. I just use a little bit of butter on the ramekin so the egg doesn't stick too much. Put your egg in and just let that gently poach for a few minutes. Then you can use your slotted spoon just to gently take it out of the ramekin. I just season this with a touch of cayenne pepper and a little bit of spring onion for a garnish. Yet again, you've got a wonderful runny yolk.